Oh, they'll be totally discreet. Thank you. We got one!
Oh, Janine, we have got something today at least. Today we are looking at Mediterranea Inferno on the Gaming with Dad show, but before we do that, go ahead, like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a comment, share this video out. Help me grow this channel so that I have to review Luigi content, age content, although this is coming very damn close to it today. So, yes, Mediterranea Inferno for your Nintendo Switches is available for $1.99, regularly $14.99. That sale is good 3/11/1/25. A summer retreat in Italy turns into something sinister. Discover a treacherous visual novel about friendship, desire, and grief. That's all I'm reading there. It is 626 megabytes, supports all three play modes. It is a narrative adventure from Santa Regoni. Japanese, French, German, Italian, Spanish, and American English, originally released March 5th, 2024. And this is rated M for mature, for blood, sexual content, strong language, use of drugs, and violence. So, yes, this is an experience, much more so than what it is a game. It is a story about three young, I'm going to assume homosexual boys, or men, young men. I mean, it takes place in 2020 is the opening, and it is right before the event. And then they get together 5 years or 2 years later, so they're in their early 20s. And it is an exploration of, okay, let's just face it, this thing is a fever dream of just unusual. I definitely feel like I dropped the acid and forgot to pick it up. So let's go on ahead. Let's talk graphics here. Graphics are beautiful. Stunning visuals, really surrealistic visuals. It has just this is a trip, to say the least, in the visuals. Beautifully rendered, everything looks great. I'm giving the visuals an 18. Sound wise, yeah, it fits the theme extremely well. There's very excellent environmentals, and it works in the context of this storytelling narrative. Sound is getting a 17. We're sitting at 35. Now, controls. Here's where there's some problems, because as you try to choose your own path and unlock the various components of that are the gameplay, it gets difficult in these mirages sometimes to choose a direction, choose what you're doing. And that kind of takes you out of it. You are struggling to select and uncover stuff. Outside of that, press A to advance the story. It's not that difficult. So, yes, controls are going to get a 15. We're sitting at 50 as we go into gameplay. First and foremost, this is a story. This is an experience. There's death, there's murder, potentially. Who knows? Because it's all in an altered state. There's drug use. Everything is trippy. And the story is about coming of age in a community that, even though I am not a member of that community, I have a great deal of exposure to it. My best friend was a member of this community before he sadly took the self-checkout lane. And this story is something that is interesting to explore. Not necessarily for me, but that said, you do have gaming elements within it. So you have to unlock these cards that then unlock other parts of the story. So you have to be able to discover where those cards are hidden within your mirages. You unlock a lot of story content through your dialogue choices. It is all very interesting. But that said, there's not a lot of gameplay. This is first and foremost a graphic novel. So, gameplay, because there's very little actual game to be played here, it's going to get a 10. It does score that 10, not based on the quality of the story or the learning experience that you can get from this, but because there's just not a lot of game. So, gameplay with a 10, that brings us to 60 as we go into value. At $14.99, this is not going to appeal to anybody, except for a very small section of the population. At $1.99, though, if you go in knowing that what you're getting is from the perspective of a young man, a member of the LGBTQ community, trying to find himself in a world as he grows older, post global event, and it is interesting, and it is something that can and maybe should be experienced, but it's not going to be for everybody, and it's going to turn off a lot of people. I have to give value a 15. That gives it a 75. It's a C. But again, this isn't a game. This is a visual story. There's very little gameplay in it. It is definitely not for the kiddos. So, did I enjoy my time in this world? Yes. Can I recommend that to everybody? No. We'll talk to you kids later. Bye-bye. Hey, if you've made it this far through the video, make sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a comment. I've also posted 2 other videos down here as well as a subscribe link. So click, enjoy. That's kind of how the algorithm works.